Hello, my name is Carmela Mays, and today I will be presenting to you on the subject of why using proper communications at the workplace is essential to departmental success. Proper communications is the practice of using courtesy in speech when communicating with other coworkers. Proper communication involves you. As coworkers, we must be more conscious of what we say to one another. This company expects for everyone to be mindful of each other's differences. That means respecting each other's differences, particularly in speech. Employees must communicate with one another as needed and definitely when there's a situation. You don't want to avoid speaking to someone or talking to someone because a personal situation may be going on. But you need to know a correct way to do that, and this presentation will hopefully instruct you on how. The company will promote proper communications by holding presentations like these and enforcing the open door policy. The open door policy at this company is everyone will have open access to upper management in case there is a communications problem, meaning if there is a problem communicating or there has been a breakdown in communications, you can always go to upper management and get it taken care of. I want to talk to you about why communications is important. You, the employee, get the benefit of knowing your company promotes goodwill among employees. This is an important factor when working for a large company or even a small company, whether there's 1,000 employees or 10 employees. You'll feel comfortable knowing that the company does value that and promote it. Also, the intentions of the company are made clear regularly in presentations like this. Your company thought not enough of the employees to address proper communications, and so now they're having presentations like this in order to inform employees of better ways that they can speak and talk to each other. You can perform your job better through proper communications because you are under less stress. You've relaxed into the fact that your coworkers feign respect for you and respect for what you do. Okay, now you may ask, who cares how we speak to each other? We're at work, but you should care. And one of the reasons you should care is because the power of words is extremely strong. It's very strong. The difference between good morning and good morning, it could have a huge impact on someone's day. Also, we've all heard things people have said about us that they didn't mean for us to hear. And we've heard the saying, sticks and stones may break our bones, but words and names will never hurt us. Well, we all know that that's not true. Things that are said about others behind their backs can hurt us, and they do hurt us. So we can't just say anything and think, well, it's just good old-fashioned name calling. It's inappropriate at the workplace. Also, how can you claim to have a professional demeanor or be a professional when you speak unprofessionally? Speaking behind someone's back, talking about someone behind their back, or discussing issues that are of no consequence to a certain person is all a form of improper communications that cannot be tolerated. And you think sometimes people have been on a job for a long time, they haven't gone any further, there's no advancement. And sometimes you need to take a look at yourself and discover, hey, well, maybe it's because I speak improperly of others. Okay, some of the reasons we don't use proper communications is because you're afraid that being too friendly at work will make people suspicious of your motives, but that should not hinder you. That should not hinder you in using proper communications. One of the topics when I give this presentation, people always ask, are you kidding me? Communicate with these idiots? Well, yes, we want you to communicate with these idiots, but we want you to leave those funny, sarcastic remarks where they belong, out of the workplace. Let's leave them to the comedians who get paid to do that. We get paid to do a job. We should be doing it. And also, any comments that are made that are inappropriate towards someone's race or gender, making comments like, oh, she's just emotional, she's so emotional because she's a woman, that's inappropriate. It shouldn't be said. Also, another topic is, why are you talking? Can't you see me listening? We need to remember that just because we don't want to hear Mr. Johnson's story about him hiking in the woods and killing that bear for the 7th time doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't want to hear it. Others may never have heard it. They may want to make a comment about it. They may want to have some rhetoric with Mr. Johnson about a similar experience. It is not our place to talk over someone when they're talking or trying to spread communications. Respect everyone, respect their opinions, respect their way of dealing with certain situations. And lastly, how can I benefit from proper communications is probably what you're saying. Well, your professional growth and development is enhanced because you have added to your resume by displaying the fact that you can work with people from diverse cultures and backgrounds, which is important and it can only make this world and your workplace a better place. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a great day.